The weight of your worries, the endless chatter of your mind, is it holding you captive? In this video, we embark on a profound journey guided by the wisdom of the great mystic poet Rumi. Adapted from Dr. Farid Mostaman's renowned 7 Rumi book collection, we explore how overthinking, the modern-day affliction of a chattering mind, can sabotage our relationships, our health, and our happiness. Rumi reveals how silencing the noise can lead you to a place of clarity, creativity, and the ultimate truth, the true self. Get ready to lose your mind so that you can find yourself.
Father, my mind will not rest. I replay every mistake I have ever made, and I fear every mistake I might make tomorrow. It feels as if I am no longer living my life, only worrying about it. Ah, Baha, you have met the 4th pillar of the path of love, the command to silence the chattering mind. My head feels like a bazaar, where every thought shouts for my attention.
That is the work of the nafs, the illusory self. It fills your mind with noise to keep you from listening to the heart.
It drags you into yesterday's regrets and tomorrow's fears, so that you cannot act in the present moment. I do not mean to overthink, but I cannot help it. I imagine everything that could go wrong.
What if I hurt someone? What if I fail? What if I lose what I love?
Overthinking is not wisdom, my son. It is perfectionism, wearing a mask of concern. It whispers that you must control everything, but in truth, it makes you a prisoner. Overthinking leaves no room for fresh ideas. It burns your strength and steals your joy.
It renders you inactive and less effective.
That is true, Father. When I overthink, I feel exhausted but accomplish nothing.
I feel someone else is running my life. I have no control over my life. Feel helpless.
That is precisely how it feels when the illusory self is in charge, controlling you wherever it pleases. And it often leads to anxiety, fear, and unhappiness. This process makes a problem thousands of times more complicated than it is. And the fear of failure cripples you from finding a simple solution for something that may not even need one. Overthinking not just has an adverse effect on our health, but it is also one of the common reasons for broken relationships. These unfounded suspicions are the reason behind many failed relationships between families and friends. The illusory self creates doubt in your mind, and suspicion becomes a part of who you are and has no reality outside your illusory self. Overthinking clutters the mind like a cluttered room. It is hard to find things when the mind is cluttered. People with overthinking problems often struggle to come up with new ideas. New ideas are lost in the clutter before they have a chance to grow. With cluttered minds, we cannot start the journey deep inside to find our true selves. So thoughts are the raw material, and thinking is the action of actively engaging with them? Exactly. A single thought is harmless. But when the illusory self takes hold of a thought, it makes you engage with it. Then you are no longer living in the now, and the illusory self is in charge of your thoughts. The illusory self connects your thinking with your thoughts. It casts its own beliefs, judgments, and opinions on them.
It makes a story and saves it in the memory bank for future use.
Suppose the next time someone asks you about something related to money or a second child. The illusory self plays the movie, and you are no longer in charge of your thoughts. You experience the same sadness. Therefore, stopping the chattering mind is one of the essential pillars of the religion of love. It needs rigorous practice and discipline to overcome. The illusory self uses fear to maintain control over us. We are in search of things to fill the void created by the illusory self. We learned that we should cherish and nourish each thought to become innovative and successful. For many, overthinking becomes a part of their illusory self from childhood. However, we need to learn to stop chattering by practicing mindfulness, relaxation, and various techniques that can help calm our minds. Because without stopping our chattering minds, we cannot continue on our journey to connect with our true selves. Lose your mind to find yourself. When the rational mind is silenced, the heart's intuition produces an extraordinary awareness. We need to feel reality, not rationalize it. This is the way to travel on the path of the religion of love and connect with our true self. So thinking is not reality, while feeling is the ultimate reality. We must learn to feel, not think. The job of our minds is to keep us safe. Doing new things is risky. The mind does not want to engage in risky behavior, as it jeopardizes our safety. This is the reason why breaking old habits and routines can be challenging. Creativity is rooted in the heart, and the heart's wisdom is the ultimate reality. We must find ways to create harmony between our hearts and our heads, to listen to both. Overthinking is characterized by anxiety about the past, fear of the present, and concern about the future. It is not constructive thinking, it is destructive and obsessive. This modern-day affliction of overthinking is truly just the chattering mind. It's the mind playing a game, pretending to solve problems that don't even exist.
It feels real, Baba. It's like being a passenger in your own life, but the driver is this anxious voice that never stops.
That is precisely how it feels when the illusory self is in control. It takes you where it wants to go, not where you need to be.
I feel burned out without even accomplishing anything. I review every detail I said at work, every email, wondering if I made a mistake. It's exhausting.
Overthinking is often a sign of perfectionism. You can't accept the slightest mistake, so you become trapped in a loop of worry. But this process doesn't leave you room for new ideas.
The illusory self takes hold of the thought and takes you for a ride. You are no longer living in the now. But if you live in the world of your true self, you live in the present. The illusory self is not there to connect you with the past and the future.
It's so hard to disconnect. It feels like my thoughts have a life of their own. They just play on a loop.
How do you even begin to stop it? My mind has been doing this my entire life.
Maulana said, "Put your thoughts to sleep. Do not let them put a shadow over the moon of your heart. Let go of thinking." From childhood, we were told to think before you speak, and our math teachers taught us to think critically to find solutions. The intention was good, but the illusory self exaggerated insignificant thoughts and made them part of our identity.
So you're saying we were taught to overthink?
Not intentionally, but it became a habit. We learned to cherish every thought, believing it would make us innovative. But we need to learn to stop the chattering by practicing mindfulness and relaxation. Maulana said, "Lose your mind to find yourself." When the rational mind is silenced, the heart's intuition produces an extraordinary awareness. In that state, we experience reality directly, without the mind rationalizing it. We think with our heads and feel with our hearts. We must learn to strike a balance between the two. The mind's job is to keep us safe, but this creates routine and habit, making us afraid to do anything new.
It's so true. I feel like I am stuck in a routine that I can't get out of.
Creativity is rooted in the heart. When the heart and mind are in a coherent state, true innovation and creativity emerge.
Thinking without access to heart intelligence is just chattering that blocks our way.
We must master our chattering, judgmental minds, because it is in silence that we can begin our journey toward the world of divinity within. Rumi said, "Let silence take you to the essence of life." This harmonious relationship between the heart and brain is called heart coherence. And you can practice it anywhere. You don't need a special tool, you only need focus and awareness. Find time. Sit in a quiet place every day at the same time. This creates a healthy pattern for your brain to follow. All you need is your focus and awareness, and being present.
It is, as a wise man once said, just breathe and be in the present. Take a few deep breaths.
In through the nose, out through the mouth, until you feel focused and present.
Then bring your awareness to your head, just for a moment, without any thoughts of your heart.
And then bring your focus to your heart.
Take slow, regular breaths while focusing on your chest area. Focus on your heart and breathe slowly for 1 minute. Then put your right palm on the center of your chest.
Try to breathe in for 5 seconds and out for 5 seconds from your heart. The air enters and leaves your heart, not your lungs. Do this for 1 minute.
Then breathe normally, but concentrate on an act of compassion, care, and love. Remember a loved one or a pet.
This simple practice brings your heart and brain into harmony, helping you continue your journey.
Put your thoughts to sleep. Do not let them put a shadow over the moon of your heart. Let go of thinking.
This video is part of our self-discovery series inspired by Rumi's timeless wisdom. Take the next step on your journey toward inner peace and clarity by watching the complete series. Click the link in the description to explore the full playlist. If this video touched your heart, subscribe. It's inspired by the timeless wisdom in the 7-book Rumi collection by Dr. Farid Mostaman. Whether you seek healing, love, clarity, or growth, these teachings will guide you inward to the truth of who you are.